Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, today's content, we are going to continue to focus on the evolving shift that the gun control left is doing. This is the far left, right? But they have done some very insane far left pushes on gun control. We've documented them heavily over the last 5 to 6 months. But now, the things that they've been pushing over the last 5 to 6 months are backfiring. And you can tell their internal polling is showing it's not working because of the incredible about face that they're doing in preparation for 2022 about gun rights. And the video we did last night was all about the parallels between 1994, the gun push, and 2022 gun push that they've done. Lots of parallels there, and we're going to continue to hit this because they're trying to distance themselves, but we're not going to let them do it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, but let's get into this because this is the next stage of the fight for our rights for the Second Amendment. Okay, so the article we're hitting on today is top Biden advisor blames guns for crime surge and insists Republicans defunded the police. Yep, I read that right. They're blaming guns for a crime surge, not defunding the police. Oh, and then at the same time, defunding the police, that was a Republican idea. Okay, the balls on these people is impressive. And here's what's really incredible. They actually think we don't remember. Like we weren't alive in 2021 or the late parts of 2020. Like it just didn't exist, right? But we're going to continue because we're not letting them forget this. That's why we need to share this stuff out. All right. President Joe Biden's senior advisor, Cedric Richmond, blamed a nationwide crime surge on guns on Sunday and insisted Republicans defunded the police early this year. So it's the inanimate object's fault, and at the same time the Republicans defunded the police, not the far left cities that all defunded the police departments. There are multiple police departments that have completely been defunded and reallocated resources and crime surges in all the cities, so much so that Biden sent 5 cross-jurisdictional gun task force groups into those cities. Ignore that. It was Republicans' fault. Okay. All right, well, let's continue on because it really is that level of crazy. His comments follow an announcement from the Justice Department that it implemented cross-jurisdictional firearms trafficking strike force in 5 U.S. cities. Funny how they don't say the cities. I'll help you out. San Francisco, Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, New York, and Chicago. What do those 5 have in control? But they didn't mention that. It's okay though. I got them. And stop the illegal transfer of firearms amid unprecedented spikes in crime. When asked what is behind the rise in violence, Richmond insisted it's firearms, including so-called assault weapons were the culprit. Oh, it's not only firearms, now it's assault weapons. I sense a political motivation. Let's carry on. And here's what he said to justify that point. But look, crime was down in the 90s when we banned assault weapons. And so it's time to ban assault weapons again. Well, at least you're not parsing words anymore. The president supports that. He's asked Congress to do that. And you have to look at the access to guns when you talk about fighting violent crime. You know, it's funny how you talk about the data in the violent crime, because I just so happen to have the FBI statistics on the screen for you right here. And he specifically said assault weapons were the problem in the rise of crime. Well, it's interesting because rifles are only 364 homicides in 2019 versus knives, which were 1476, handguns, which were 6368, and let's see, what else could I do? Oh yeah, blunt objects, including hammers and clubs, were 397, and then fists were 600. Doesn't really back up your statistical point there, does it, Cedric? All right, but we're going to keep going. And this is the part that blew my mind. So look, Republicans are very good at staying on talking points of who says defund the police. But the truth is, they defunded the police. We funded crime intervention and a whole bunch of other things. So I think that's very, very smart. Okay, Cedric, listen, bro. Wow. This is gaslighting on an epic scale. And the reason that they're starting to do this is because their internal polling is starting to show they're going to get slaughtered in 2022 based off of public opinion because crime is going up in these major cities and they've defunded the police, which is why these two things, you're seeing them blame crime on guns, which is one of their main narratives. They want to get rid of guns regardless of the data and the statistical analysis. And they also have to distance themselves from defund the police because they can't have that defund the police as part of their platform at the same time crime is rising in a city administration where they hold all the power. This is what's happening. The fight that we're going to see going forward on the Second Amendment is all about guns are the cause of the crime, not the policies which put you in a position for crime. It's going to be focused on the inanimate object, just like they always do, but it's going to be in this specifically couched around the crime increase. At the same time, they're going to say Republicans defunded the police because they can't get over the fact that guns are not the cause, but they have to blame it on something. But they can't blame it on this without blaming defund the police on Republicans. And frankly, I don't think that's going to hold water. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think they're going to get away with this? I know the media is going to parrot it for them, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty much ingrained in our political memory in the last year and a half that the left was the one that defunded the police, and guns are not the reason for the rise in crime. It's the fact that they defunded police. Those are just my thoughts. But it does show you where they're at politically and how freaked out they are because they're lying this blatantly, and anyone can check them on it. That's what I got for you today, guys. Let me know what you think of the evolving part of this fight, because I'm here with you every single day. And until tomorrow, I'm Braden. See you later.